Hello, I'm Chuck, and welcome to Under the Scope Productions presents the Original Music Showcase. Our mission is simple: to help support original music with our three-step process. Listen, experience, and pass on.
So let's get started. Tonight's artist calls Arizona home, but he was originally from Delaware. And tonight he's talking about his music and his new home outside of Phoenix. Let's meet Filo Betto.
Nobody knows when they're pushing up daisy, shuffling off of this motor coil. Don't know, but I'm told there's a better place waiting. You and me, I'm taking my time for that curtain call. Have I succumbed to my senses? Feels just a little, yeah, a little like fine corn. The top guy sleeping with the fishes, eternally rests on the East River floor. I try and I hope for the wire invisible. Sounds so beautiful, it's better than lighting the dust. And where do you go when you're cashing in all your chips? Checking out, giving it up, that goes to me. That's right. Great divine, departing this life, passing the 30 days, kicking every bucket he could on the way back. Nobody knows when they're pushing up daisy, we're shuffling off with this motor coil. Don't know, but I'm told there's a better place waiting for you and me. I'm taking my time for that curtain call. Nobody knows when there's gonna be their last dance, their last chance, and that's enough for me.
So do you like the show? Would you like to see more shows about original musicians? All you have to do is go to our YouTube page at UTS Showcase. And remember, listen, experience, and pass on. So now you got a taste of his music. Let's find out more about him in the interview.
There's a lot different. I guess the biggest difference would be the size of the music scene compared to Delaware and Delaware County and Philadelphia area. It's a lot more opportunity to play original music, where in Delaware at the time I left there were a select few places that you could play that were kind of easy to get into. And then there were some other ones that were harder to get into. So out here I have more opportunity as a new independent musician / singer-songwriter to get out and play my music. So that's been the biggest difference, is the opportunity to play original music.
Isn't it hard to be with someone where every day you compromise with the coffee on the sugar spoon, you give and you take?
And nice. Cover scene is kind of different. People seem to be more okay with original music in the bar scene here. I'm pretty much right now I'm doing a lot of the same thing I was in Delaware. I'm playing solo acoustic at bars and restaurants and some resorts. But the difference is I'm playing half originals at these sets where I couldn't really get away with that in Delaware. People want to hear more familiar stuff, but they just like to hear music here and they appreciate the originality of the music. So it's been great.
Now, are you close to Phoenix? Where are you like close to?
Yeah, so they call it the Valley. Phoenix is in the center, but there's a lot of cities all around Phoenix. So I'm in Buckeye, which is just directly west of Phoenix, about 30 miles. Each little town has its own little separate music scene. And then, it's only, like I said, it's only 30 minutes into the center of town, which is nice.
That's what you need. You push it to the edge and then you bring it back so you can breathe. So hard, but it's simple. I love my baby.
As far as recording, like when I go into the studio, it's going to be a full production with a full band. I recorded a song in June. I went back to Delaware, so I recorded it in a familiar studio with Richard Rubini and friends that I know already. And we knocked it out in a day. So the next time I record, it'll be out here, and I haven't really fixed in on a place to record yet or who to use except for a bass player. But yeah, I definitely am going because I want to play with a band. So that's why the songs that I write and record, they start out as acoustic solo songs, but solo acoustic. But in my head, I'm hearing a full band, a full production, and I think that's the best and most effective way to present my music. So that's what I do.
I love my baby.
I really want to record an album, but I think what I'm going to do next is record an EP. So I'll do like 5 songs because it won't be as expensive. I can get it done fairly quickly, and it'll let me get music out there quicker. I probably have 10 songs now that I could record or that I would want to record. So I'm hoping by the time spring comes around, I'm going to have 5 really choice songs to go and record.
Has it been tough writing with the location change, or has it become easier?
I think it's hard. It's no harder than it would be on anybody. No matter what your talent level is, it's hard changing music scenes. So what I did was I went to open mics because I'm fairly experienced. I've been doing this a long time. So I was confident that if I could get to some open mics and show what I can do, that I would meet people who have been doing it just as long as I have. And then start to meet more people who are playing in the area regularly. And so I did that slowly, and then I had some people help me early on here that I had met at the open mics, and they helped me get some gigs. And then from those few gigs, it's just starting to spread out more and more. So I probably have right now about 8 different places that I play out here. So, and it's been 2 years. So I'm looking forward to just keep growing more and more. I get to meet more people and just keep playing my music in different places.
And you still go by Filo Betto?
Yeah, so it's been a challenge trying to figure out how to approach and how to promote it, really. Because it started out as a band, and now I've put so much into it, I want to keep it. And so Filo Betto is the artist, that's the music is released under. And when I play solo, I play as Chris Lewis. But what I do is I make promos, and so I always put Filo Betto Presents at the top to get Filo Betto name out there. And so I want people to associate Chris Lewis with Filo Betto, so that at the point in the future when I do have a band, it'll be Filo Betto. So I want to keep that going. Plus, it's just it's more unique than Chris Lewis. So and I have the website filobetto.com, which helps a lot. So that's what I've been doing since I've been out here.
I love my baby. I love my baby.
Well, if you want to relocate, if you're looking to relocate specifically because of music, then do some homework and see which cities pay more, because I found out that Arizona, Phoenix area does not pay as good as Delaware, which you would think would be the opposite way around. But, so do some homework on that, because if you're looking just for, to try and increase your revenue, pick a city that pays well. But also, when you get to the city, just hit the open mics. Find out every open mic and start going to all of them. And you'll meet people. And then over time, you keep sending your videos. So every time when I went to an open mic, I would videotape myself playing. And then I would send those videos to groups online and just keep promoting it like that. And that's how I started out here. And that's how I met everybody that I know from an open mic. So it started like that. That's what I would do. I'd do that again. It's humbling, but people aren't going to believe you if you tell them all the things you did back home. They just are like, yeah, that's great, but you still got to show them. It still takes time. It doesn't matter how good you are. So be prepared for time. It takes time.
Doing your part to get up that hill. You pull each other up and down. It ain't no ride, but it's a thrill. Love ain't so easy. Together it's hard. And if you do it right, there's nothing like it. If you don't, it's time to start. So hard, but it's simple. I love my baby.
The one cool thing about open mics is they tend to have their own little family. That's what I found out here. Each open mic has a little open mic family of people that always go to the same one. They help each other out, which was kind of cool. What I particularly like about open mics is I get to play my original music, especially new songs that I've just written, and I get to practice them, on people and see how they react. See whether I'm going in the right direction.
How would you tell them to handle a heckler when you're...
Confidence. Definitely. Hecklers, people that are just, drunk people that just keep requesting songs, stuff like that. It's people that are being annoying. Best bet is to ignore them and just keep playing music. Don't have a gap in your music. And just keep playing and be good. And I'd say confidence. Be good at what you're doing, because I've seen hecklers intimidate, try and get because they want to hear Wagon Wheel, and you've played it 100,000 times already, and it's hard to get past that. They don't understand why you won't play it. You might not even know it, but that's another thing. People think you know everything. So I'd say just be polite, be confident, and just keep playing. That's my advice.
I love my baby.
Well, so far, I don't have a tight community of people that will come follow me at different shows. Now, I'm playing a lot of the same gigs. They're restaurants. I'm playing a lot of the same songs. I know that I have a few people out here that will come see me play. If I'm playing something that I think is special and I invite them, they're going to show up. But I'm still building that up. I think it's kind of also age related. I think the older we get, I'm 55. I just turned 55 last week, and you just don't go and hang out like you used to. It's just how it is. It's just, yeah. So I say it's harder to get people to come out to your show, being an older musician and artist, than it used to be when I was younger. I've found. So I don't know if it's, me not knowing people, me not doing anything unique, or just the age thing or whatever. But it's a challenge, I think, for me as an older artist.
I love my baby. I love my baby.
You could never give up music completely. That's not just something you could do.
Yeah, I tried. Can't do it.
What keeps making you come back?
I keep getting better. So it's kind of like golf. I don't know if you play golf, but anybody who's a golfer, it's frustrating, but then you'll hit this great golf shot and you're like, I knew I could do it. And then you want to keep playing. And so I keep getting better at music, and I keep wanting to get better, and I know that there's areas that I can improve on. So that drives me. I want to be the best songwriter I can be. So I'm learning. I'm teaching myself, and I know that I got a lot to learn. So I'm one of those people who just always wants to get better at what they're doing. I want to be as good as I can possibly be. So I have to keep going because I'm nowhere close. That's what drives me. AI. I think AI is something that is in forefront of a lot of people's minds. I think that by now, if you're not using it, you're missing out on a good tool to help, with whatever you need. I use it a lot for the promos that I make, so the artwork and stuff like that. But I've also started using that ChatGPT to help write things, or to, maybe write short promos or headlines or just anything. Mostly answer questions, but it's the artwork, which I know has started out controversial, but I think as long as you tell people what you're doing and how you're using it, and that you're not taking from other people, it should be no problem. But it is controversial, but I use it a lot for my videos and the promos that I make. I'm curious how extensive they use AI, other musicians. And you know what I think is interesting about it, though, is that it's kind of, some of it's under the radar. It's improving the software that we use, without us needing to know anything. So it's already making things easier, which is kind of nice. But yeah, it's going to be a big thing over the next 5-10 years.
I'll never leave you feeling like you got it all figured out. Just when everything is falling down around you, and you find out so hard but it's simple. So hard but it's simple. I love my baby. I love my baby. I love my baby. I love my baby. I woke up with my head outside the window. The night before was dried upon my jeans. Put the car in drive and hit the freeway. Let's get some miles between my ass and me. I never thought I was the lucky man, always on the wrong end of the gun. Wasted days and wasted nights for honk and tonk and guitar fights, and I just can't get it right. That's why I woke up with my head outside the window. The night before was dried upon my jeans. imagining seeing your face behind a box on the shelf. When I shop for stupid things just for myself, I choose the cart, I ride in style, like it was the first time that we met. Those 3 minutes I won't soon forget you. Let's slow things down so that I take my time turning around. I meet your eyes for the first time. Was it back in aisle 3 from your reflection? The girl of my dreams standing next to me. The last place I'd ever expect to see you. It was that little plastic thing that she placed on the belt. And I know it sounds funny, but I had to take an invoice of myself. How can this be real? It's the last place that I'd ever expected to see you. Yeah. It was the last place. It was the last place I'd expect to see you. The last place. It was the last place I'd expect to see you.
That concludes this week's episode, and we hope you continue our mission of listening, experiencing, and passing on. Until next time, I'm Chuck, and have a great week.